their versatile running back. Here's Austin Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Flushed out right. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for L.A. 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. Good move at the 30. Taken down at the 30.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Vikings pick up the football. And they're going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Greg Joseph on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Charger drive about to get going. They started on the ground with Eckler. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 104 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. And they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Play action. It's Herbert. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings will take over possession here up at the 44. Starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. First plays a run with Nwangu, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Well, this defense for the Chargers very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
Cousins throw pulled in by Jefferson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
Amazing how Jefferson makes first downs like that look routine, isn't it? He's off to the greatest start by a receiver in NFL history. Set records for most catches and yards in a player's first 3 seasons and led the league in both last year.
This one caught by Osborne, right side. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The Vikings at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They felt they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room. But they do have to start winning some games.
They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
First down, here's Cousins. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Cousins. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. No one left in the backfield as they send a man left. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Vikings. Kenny Mwangu, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor there. But thank you, Dr. Davis. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Back to throw here, Herbert. A little short pass. This is Everett. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll run for it with Eckler. And, boy, that's going to be close. He didn't get much at all there, but he got the first. Looked like they might have held him defensively. Charger football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll snag about 5 yards down in the 32.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Allen's first catch, good for a 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now it's Herbert. Flush to his right. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And it's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Eckler will score. Touchdown, Chargers. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And that one makes it 14-7. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19. To throw, Cousins. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Michael Davis. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, go Lion.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to take over here up near the 40. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Hey, Steamer. Black.
2nd down, Cousins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Yellow. White. Yellow. Zebra. White side.
Throwing is Cousins. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
First. Bring up 48.
Cousins now. Short throw caught by the tight end out of it. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Cousins throwing quickly out for Jefferson. Oh, now an injured player down there, and this is not what you want to see. That's Justin Jefferson, who's having some issues. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, no, easy. Gun.
Cousins to throw it. Touchdown! Jalen Miller, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Vikings are able to stretch out their lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Charger drive about to get going.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he gets it up past the 35. It's Eckler again. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 137 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage. And that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles. Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Oh, the defense right there to stop him. Did he get the yard he needed? He did, says the referee. Barely. First down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Quentin Johnston was the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
Go.
Here's Herbert. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Now a give running left is Eckler, and he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. First down now, but that clock rolling. Eckler, they run left side. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Set.
Herbert now. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it's 2nd down. And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively, because once they get there, they believe they're in field goal range.
Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They go play action. Cousins. This to C.J. Ham, the fullback. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, they certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
Quickly to Addison here. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. And right side, they're going to go option here.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Back to Nwangu again on first down.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins.
They'll get this to Nwangu.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing. Cousins.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. And here's Ryan Wright now,
as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. Well, earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try the right side with Eckler.
And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Running on first down, Eckler. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Out of the gun, Herbert. Allen's got it complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10, right at the 40. Now this one is tight end out on the right side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. On first down, it's Herbert. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, second and 10.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Here's second and 10.
Up the middle with Eckler. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Boy, 175 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
On third down, here's Eckler. And he won't get close. Only a yard at 4th and 3. Now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal.
From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And this one is right through. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within one score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance. So that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Good routes here. First. Lucky 50. Wait up.
He gets it to Addison.
And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4.
Two.
On first down, they'll run with the Wangu.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
They'll go right back to the Wangu. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers getting together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. To throw is Cousins. And that is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
The kick by Joseph is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
21.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. A little short pass. This is Everett.
And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 3. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. 186 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right.
And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a 1st down.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
On the out route, he finds Johnston.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Eckler now between the tackles.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
And quickly they get to the line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
Escaping the pressure right.
Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end Parham. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Herbert on 1st down now. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. Touchdown, Chargers.
Quentin Johnston
from 13 yards out.
And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Baylor tight. Go.
But he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. This taken in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Another run now for Nwangu. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Up the middle, Nwangu. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Gun.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Running for the first time with a fullback, C.J. Ham. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 4th quarter, holding on to a lead. Fullback carry, 3 or 4 yards. I guess that's what you're looking for.
And it just brings back memories for me because I remember my coaches in this situation. I remember one time my head coach into his headset telling the offensive coordinator, I want the big boy carrying the ball. And that's what you have in this spot. Him covering up on the ball, taking care of it, and grinding out yardage.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. Handoff here to Nwangu.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
3rd and 2.
Black. Gun. Hey, we're good.
Here's Cousins. That is caught. And he will have a Viking first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line.
They bring pressure there on 3rd down, but this is a nice job of picking it up and making sure their guy has time to deliver the football. And they wind up getting the first down.
Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee here.
On second down, here's DeWandu.
And he's going to take this one down inside the 45.
We all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done, a narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there.